Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of my Accrington Stanley career mode. And we're just going to jump straight into it. We apply the 5% boost, transfer boost, and off we go. I chose Accrington Stanley mainly because they got one of the worst funds in the English division. And they're a one-star team. And the objective of the series is to make Accrington Stanley basically an amazing force in world football today. We want to win the Domestic Cup, Champions League and the League all in one season to complete the series. So we could go for a little while, but I'm pretty confident that I can do this. So as we set up the manager and the career mode just gets underway. So yeah, I'm hoping to bring this out daily, and maybe even tomorrow I'll try and release 2 videos of this, which will be get going. And in the first season, or first few, I'm going to try and just like the games, we're just gonna show the goals for and against us, so that we can just get through the games quicker. Otherwise we'll just it will get a bit boring because the low league, not so interesting. And so as we go into this now, so we're now picking the trophy. Obviously I'm going for the one with the most money, and I wasn't entirely sure how to play this. I think I played one and drew, so I just decided to sim the rest of them. So it was, we'll see how it goes. Our league objective was just not to finish bottom of the league, which was a nice easy one to do really. So yeah, as we'll go through the squad report. The team was some areas strong, some areas weak. There's a lot of 50s. There was a bit of depth, but the depth wasn't quality that I would want to use. So I had to try and make some funds. So we'll go on to sell a few players in a minute. I sell quite a few of the players to try and provide some funds for this squad. So we go basically for the squad report. The only person I read to Miles was maybe Key and Adam Morgan's 2 strikers, which look decent for the squad. Definitely a nice bit of cover there. But I'm going through now, putting people up. Some people are sort of contemplating, well, do I need them, do I not? But I was got between Buxton. There you just see me put up. I would actually took him off, I believe. I regret putting him on, just for the simple fact that that we don't have a left back at the club. I didn't even realise at the time, and he was actually not a bad player. He's actually alright, but I just saw the value, got a bit excited. But then next you'll see me, I'm going straight in, scout for some new players, and the Arsenal family straight away goes and gets a bit excited and goes for the old youngster Jeff Rennie Adelaide. And we do actually pick him up. It's a nice acquisition, I think. Obviously not his potential, but he's a good player for this league, definitely. And we also go in, we just generally look at most of the English British youngsters. We like Dan Crowley. I do put an offer in, but I decide against him later on. Due to for the amount of salary, I thought we needed to get some more permanent based for looking forward for the future really. And then we go through and I keep going through looking at the sort of players, the wages they're going to cost me. But most of them I sort of just scout, but I don't do anything with them, just to the fact they take too much money up for me personally. But then we keep going through. I think I do go for John Roster, but I decide against it simply because I get some other players. Patrick Roberts is one that I do go for, and I do get, surprisingly, considering he played for Fulham last year in the Championship for most of the season and was amazing in the Championship. So to be joining League 2 is a bit of a step down and maybe a bit unrealistic, but you got to take advantage of these type of things. So if we're going through these, I think there's the last bit already. I'd sort of skip through. That's one of the games. There are two. These aren't important really. These friendlies are just sort of throw them in there. This is the one I did play, and it did end 0-0, and it was there was literally no highlights to this. It was a boring game, and was not making me look forward to playing this career mode. The team was slow, sluggish, and horrible. So I just thought, I'm just going to sim the rest of them. I just want to get through the transfers. But we do actually end up beating Berlin, surprisingly. considering they were top of the group, but they did push through to the semi-finals against Cork City. And I just kept playing the same squad in this. I was not too interested really. We do beat Cork City 2-0, so this has got us, these 600 grand in funds, and this has been well, it's been good for us. We've got that extra bit of funds, and we do lose on penalties 4-3, which is a bit gutting because we could have got the extra 300k, which would have been massive. But instead, but we do actually go for Dominic Hyam, who is young, and you look at his overall and you think 55 overall, I think he is not the greatest signing, but he does turn out to be amazing for me. He just is a physical presence, his height. I do have to go in for a few times. I figured do funny set on 90 grand, which was a decent, and then we go in for Frank Honorat, I want to say it is. I do start off low with him. I sort of scoured him, sort of thought, yeah, let's go for him. I start off low with him, and and then it's Dahoud. Dahoud was the one I decided for instead of John Roster, just because I've seen Dahoud play in real life for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Surprisingly, he joins us in League 2, which is a bit weird considering he plays very well for Borussia Mönchengladbach. But anyway, we carry on, and I saw Leandrino, so I'm a 63 overall, 16-year-old. Didn't know if he's got potential or not, but at 16 he's got to have some potential to grow with us. So I was looking for players to grow with us during it. And then we put another bid for Honorat, and Honorat we put a lot of bids in for. And the same with Leandrino, them two were a bit of a pain in the arse. We just keep putting offers in, put more offers in. And then we have our first game of the season, it's Leighton Orient. And we line up for it. The team is Roberts, it's kind of the same team. We start on the 4-2-3-1. Roberts on the wide right, and Jeffrey Adelaide, and the rest of it is really just a basic team. I think Hyam also starts at centre back over Windass, but other than that, or Winnell, something like that, overall is a pretty standard Accrington Stanley team, so not the greatest team. And we start off here with a kick-off. This is nothing. I'm just showing the start of our journey from League 2, and the first half was boring. Nothing happened. And to be fair, we only had one shot all game in this game, and they only had one real good attack, and this is the one you're just about to see really. And it's the great save from the keeper. It's unlucky from not to win the header there. But anyway, it's inevitable. We're gonna pick this loss up in the 85th minute. We don't come back. It's disappointing, but we carry on. And after that, I knew I had to bring in a few players, so I've gone back in, not with Clayton, went back in for Leandrino again, and this time I'm trying to offer for a player, trying any method way, just to try and get this guy. So I feel an extra centre mid would allow me to put Dahoud in CDM and put us a really solid centre midfield core, but I do drop the price again because I am trying to get as cheap as possible. And then we do have Dagenham Redbridge in the Capital One Cup. I was not bothered about Dagenham Redbridge at all, so I just the Capital One Cup to me, we want to get promoted, we want to go as fast as I can. We can worry about Capital One Cup when we're in the Premier League, but for now, not my concern. So we do finally get to contract negotiations on Honorat in the end. I don't know what the fee was set for. I think it's 400 grand in the end we settled for, but he doesn't quite sign for us this game, and we do change to a 4-3-3 variation with Connolly playing the CDM role, and then left wing and right wing, Roberts playing left wing, Key playing up front, NLA playing centre mid with Dahoud, and Hyam playing centre back. And we do kick this off with a good Dahoud has a nice shot here, leads to another corner, piling the pressure on. From this corner we whip it in again, we go for the header, it falls to Davies, I think that says Tom Davies. Yeah, he's playing right back cover this game, even though I did actually have right back on the bench without realising, but he was actually playing quite well there. And then Billy Key, not the tallest man in the world, snatches it with the first goal for us, or competitive goal for us in the series. 1-0, first league goal, and Billy Key steps up to the mark. And then we start again in the 39th minute. 1-0 up, we're late into Key. Key cuts inside. Key skips around the man and he gets completely wiped out by the Cambridge United player. And of course, you know, after winning it, we're going to give it to Billy Key, and I don't think there's much doubt in this case that Billy Key's going to put on that top bins. And yeah, he celebrates away, and we're looking pretty good at this moment. We look like we're going to pick up a final win after losing our first 2 games. Not looking too great, even though the Capital One Cup I kind of just let us go out of. And then we step up with the third. I don't know this guy's name. I have no clue. I think it's Migras, something like that. Billy Key's on the ball again. He switches, just sort of plays him through really. And the ball just sort of, it's more like a sweaty goal than a cross, little flick up and he heads it in. And that just completely, you know, puts the icing on the cake for me. Shows us that we have got a bit of potential. That it ain't all gonna be ball draws and 1-0s and struggling to create chances. So we carry on advancing, hoping to sign Honorat towards the end, which he does come through right towards the end of this video. And this is where we're going to end it. So thank you, goodbye, and please leave a like, subscribe, and peace.